on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Canelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie Boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
What's going on, baby?
How's it going?
Look at me. Divorced dad at Disneyland. What are we talking here? I'm fucking living my life. I'm living my life.
You can be one or the other.
What?
You don't want to be both. Divorced dad at Disneyland.
I'm a divorced dad at Disneyland. Just be like, oh, the families.
So you, in this scenario,
I'm lamenting.
You're a guy who paid for a family trip.
I'm saying I could have fun at Disney.
Are your kids there? Is it
no,
you?
my kids aren't there.
Your kids aren't there.
I go, I don't need Suzanne
you don't need
to go to Disney. I don't need Suzanne.
Anybody.
Yeah, let her have fun. Let her have fun with Peter now, okay? I'll go to Disney. I'm a fun dad.
Suzanne and Peter.
And I go.
That's your imaginary family?
Nah, that's the imaginary family that I lost. Okay. I go, I'll have fun at Disney. I'll have fun at Disney, right? And I show up. I'm like, look at me. I'm here. And I just end up not even going on ride, just eating food, sad alone.
Yeah.
Just sad, being like,
yeah.
Oh, to see a child smile. Nah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. I'm
it's
done
a nice
fucking
outfit.
closing my shirt.
It's a nice outfit.
I'm done closing my shirt. What are we talking here?
I feel you. My whole senior year of college, I didn't close my shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I wore like similar shirts.
Yeah, fuck it. What are we doing? It's a heat wave.
Yeah.
It's just constant. I'm constantly sweating balls.
It's very, very hot.
I don't do well in the heat.
No.
I'm an AC boy. I grew up going to the movie. I grew up in the summer going inside. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nothing better than on camp day when we got to go to the movies. What movie did we see as a camp? Powder. The movie about the albino boy that got struck by lightning.
Really? I never even heard of this movie.
It's wild. It's a boy and everyone makes fun of him. And then he gets struck by lightning and he has the power of electricity.
Okay.
And that's what we saw at camp.
Was this a cartoon?
No, it was a sad movie.
It's a sad movie.
It's a sad movie. And my IS-75 summer camp was like, fuck it, let's take the kids there.
Okay.
And we all freaked out. It was the first time I ate nachos in a movie theater. I never do that now. I don't think it's a good move.
What? Any food or nachos?
Nachos.
Nachos are loud.
Not even, to do two hand gestures mean you have to look down. Movies in the theater, movie theater food should be a one hand gesture thing to the mouth.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be coordination. I don't even want fries because I don't want to dip them in ketchup. It should be down and up, down and up.
I agree.
Boop. I'm a pro at eating at the movies.
They have, like Alamo Draft House, which we don't love.
But
yeah, they have that whole huge menu. It takes you out of it a little bit.
It takes you out of it.
Yeah, I bet you if the people, the filmmakers, that's not they would agree with you.
I would say the filmmakers.
Like if you and Scorsese were to talk about this,
we would have lost.
Popcorn only.
Foods
that you can't take your eyes off.
You know what they would say?
What?
Jolly Ranchers, something that you could suck on for a while.
Like a milk dud used to be my thing.
Well, you can't suck on a milk dud.
Yeah, you can. That's the whole thing.
What do you mean?
You don't. I would suck on milk duds.
I don't think that's. You bite a milk dud.
They're like so chewy and like. So it's like.
You know this is an audio medium. You don't need to squish your mouth.
My bad, everybody. My bad.
You're bad. Apologize.
I'm sorry for that noise.
It sounded like you were jerking off.
My bad.
It sounded like
I made that noise
with
my mouth. I swear.
He didn't. Robbie whipped out his dick. He goes, you know what a milk dud sounds like? And he just put it quick to.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, but I would suck on milk duds.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. I agree. But I'm as a summertime inside boy.
Yeah. So if everyone doesn't know you're wearing, is this a Hawaiian shirt?
Hawaiian
shirt, open.
Vibes are vibes. Yeah. You know? I like to bring the summer to the inside.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like an indoor party in
the summer? Indoor party, but you're rocking summer gear?
Okay.
Take me to Bermuda. That's me, baby.
Yeah. It is hot. And something that people can do is stream our comedy show from Friday night from the comfort of their home. If they want to, it's still available until Friday. This will come out Wednesday. So if you want
you got one more day.
You got a day and a half to watch our show. Is very fun.
That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah. But we got more stuff on the docket.
Yeah, we do. We're very excited. We're going to Philly August 5th. which I'm excited about going to Philly. I went to college like 45 minutes outside of Philly, so that was like the city that people would go to.
That was almost your New York City.
No, it was weird that because I never met people. That was the first time in my life I met people where the city wasn't New York.
They would say, let's go to the city, and it was
like when they
Philly.
grew up, yeah, they would be like, oh, we went into the city or something like that.
Interesting.
And it's like, yeah, people, I also forget that half of New Jersey is closer to Philly.
100%.
More than half, actually.
And that's where the trash that I love is divided from the trash I don't like.
Yeah. It's
right?
a totally different
energy.
accent.
Yeah.
Totally different energy.
Let me get some water.
Water, no doubt. I'm like trying to think of my old.
There's fucking farms in Jersey.
Oh yeah, it's a Garden State. We were talking about that the other day.
I never fucking realized that. You know what? What New Jersey was to me when I was a kid?
What? Malls,
and it smelled like fucking farts.
Interesting.
Because there was so many like
wild that you
plants.
thought it smelled like farts. Because
why?
Because we would drive.
I'm a fart box.
No.
What do you mean me? What do you mean it's wild that I thought it smelled like farts?
Someone from Staten Island.
Are you implying that I foof a lot?
No.
Are you implying I foof a lot?
I mean, you may fart more than the average person, but not in this implication.
Whoa. Have I ever farted in front of you?
I don't know.
Do you remember a time I farted in front of you?
No, I guess not.
Have I ever purposely farted in front of you?
No.
So what is this?
No.
As a big man, I protect the farts. I hold them near and dear to my heart.
I'm talking about as a man who grew up on Staten Island, home of the Staten Island dump. My parents always just like associate Staten Island with smelly. Oh, we're driving past the dump. It was like it's like a thing in the car. I guess when you have small kids,
you fart foof. I've heard you foof so many more times than me.
I'm saying I'm not talking about it.
As a big man, I hold in my belches. I hold in my foofs.
This is more to do with the Staten Islands, man.
But I've taken it personal.
Okay, you've made it personal.
I've made it personal.
It's just I think my parents, like when you have small kids and you're driving, I'm now thinking this now, is you need milestones to get them through the trip.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So like the Verrazano Bridge was a milestone. The Staten Island dump was a milestone. This is where mom, like whatever. Queens is where. So when we would drive to my other grandma's, it was a 2-hour drive. We would have these big things, and it would be like, oh, that's what I associate with all these places with.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, we would go to my aunts and uncles, and there were 3 highways. So we go, what highway are we on? The first, the second, or the third, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd hit a hill, and my dad would go. My dad would be like, the car's not going to make it. He goes, you need to flap your wings. And so we all go, and he goes, you got to flap harder. We're not going to make it. And I'd be in the back. I'd be putting in work, bro. I'd be putting in work to get up this fucking hill. We were in the fucking Plymouth, our Plymouth, the fucking van, and I was in the back. Fata. My dad goes, I don't think we're gonna make it. And I thought I was in the engine room of the Titanic.
Yeah.
Being like, I'm gonna save this bitch right here. Right? My shoulders were huge as a kid because I was flapping up hills to see my family.
I mean, that's fun. That's what seems really fun about having kids.
I was working
overtime. For your dad.
I would glance over at my sister and she'd be just doing the hands. I'd be like,
what the fuck?
What are we doing here? Yeah. We're not going to make it up the fucking hill. We're not going to make it up the hill if you don't flap.
You were very committed. That's why you're so good at improv.
No, that's why I'm so good at succeeding for my family.
Okay.
Just showing up as a prized possession for my family.
Okay.
I can only imagine if I didn't flap, my dad we would start rolling down backwards. I said, my family's not going to die on my watch.
Okay.
And I'd be flapping. And then finally goes, oh, we could glide. And I remember my sister go, wee. And I go, you don't deserve to wee, motherfucker. You don't deserve to wee. I flapped the whole way up this hill for the family. I was a flapper for the family.
That's nice. But I do think
Still to this day, I refuse to drive up that hill with my sisters.
Would you think?
Because they're not going to put in the work. I don't care who's driving. You got to be flapping.
You would do stuff like that if you had kids?
100%. You know
that
what I love
seems
to
the
do?
most appealing part of having kids is fun little game. You could play pretend. I mean, we've talked about this ad nauseum.
You know what I do?
What?
I do this as an adult by myself. I'll be at a red light. I'll be like, watch this. I'll go like this. I'll go, vroom, and I'll turn it green. I'll use my mind powers. I used to do guns, but then I realized today's society.
Do you use the other lights?
A magician never tells.
A magician never tells.
A magician never tells a secret.
Okay.
I use real magic.
You use real magic.
I decide I'm sitting at the lights. I go, watch this. I go, and it turns green. Now you tell me.
All right, next time we're in the car, and the walk is on like 7, I want you to do this. I want you to use magic.
I'll do. What do you mean the walk?
Like the guy.
Oh, I never even knew that was a
7, 6.
I never knew
5,
there was a countdown.
4. You never knew that street lights are countdown by numbers in New York City?
No. I just use my magic.
You use magic.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited to see this magic in
Oh,
action.
you don't even know. So I do extra, even when I'm not driving, I'm fucking helping out.
You're helping out. It's all a society, and you want to contribute to the society in the best way possible.
As a fat man, we're not allowed to fart.
I didn't say
As a fat man, I'm not allowed to fart.
Okay. So anyways, we're...
You know what's funny?
What?
You ever heard, girls are always like, why do men find farts so funny? Why do men you heard this before?
Okay.
Have you heard this, right?
I don't think farts are funny.
No, but have you heard...
I would agree with them in this. I've heard this. I've heard this
girl
premise.
say, like, I can't believe... Yeah, it's like a cliche.
I've heard this premise.
Well,
I stand by it.
No matter how old they are, everyone thinks a foof is funny. Everyone thinks a fart's funny, right?
Okay.
Have you ever heard how hard a girl laughs after she queefs?
No.
Oh, my God. The roars.
I don't know if I've ever been in the presence of one.
You should not admit that on the podcast.
I mean, that's a true reality.
You've never been in the presence of one?
No, I don't think so.
What?
Yeah.
Do you go in? Do you have penetrate?
Not as frequently as people think.
Wait, you've never heard of?
No, never. I'm lying.
They're amazing and hilarious.
I mean, I also don't find... I agree with them on the not finding farts funny.
I can't believe you've never heard a queef before.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I don't know what you want me to say. Should I say?
I don't know what to say.
I can
either.
pretend like I have.
No, I just
don't know what to
it's
say.
mind blowing. I would say that
Is this common? I mean, is it?
Yes.
I thought it was a rare occasion.
No, it happens.
Frequently.
Not every time, but it happens. It's a thing.
Okay.
I would say that if you, yeah.
No, I've never. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. I think we got to go to the lab. You and I.
That's all right. I don't need to go in any queef labs
with
you.
I think it's funny. I also think it's fun to laugh at stuff, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's
But
fun.
to me, farts is not. I don't know. That's maybe the one thing I'm not. Or in burps,
I
to me, not that funny.
I don't laugh at foofs or burps either.
No,
not at all.
Not that you've never farted in front of me, so
yeah, 100%.
No opportunity to really laugh.
So we're going to Philly, and I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, we are going to Philly. I do the city of brotherly love, baby. Which I used to give. I was in a frat, as we know, and there used to be at my school like the night when you would try to get people to join a Greek organization, right? There would be this thing called Preferred Rush. So it'd be like you invite all the people that you want to join your frat or whatever, and people would just throw like big parties and just get the people as fucked up as possible.
Beautiful.
Because that's what an 18-year-old associates with fun.
You gotta tell me, 32. I'm looking to join a frat.
Yeah. So, but they like rightfully got rid of that because it's like, all right, we can't. A, it's just a recipe for people drinking way too much, and B, it's like nobody's making any choice off of, like, it's not fair. I mean, well, these kids are then just getting blackout drunk for 4 nights when all these organizations are pref rushes. It's a very dangerous situation. So they like really crack down on not having alcohol play a role in people's fucking like decisions of what they're going to do for the next 4 years of their college. So I was that ended and people would just have like an event at the school or some shit like that. They would go into a room and just do a speech and like make them wear a suit or whatever.
Wow.
And people would
really went from 180. Jesus Christ.
So
everyone's aunts came and they had to kiss everyone's aunt on the cheek. Every aunt pinched their cheek and said, if I wasn't your aunt, you know what's funny? Great aunts, they would say, they wouldn't go, they would say, if I was your age, we'd be married. I'd be like, you're my great aunt. What the fuck are we talking here? It's not if you were my age.
Yeah.
It's like if you weren't my aunt. How about that? I'm a fucking older woman, you know? Their priorities were backwards a little bit there.
Yeah.
It's not, it has nothing, it's like a cliche, all these older, if you were my age, whoa, you better watch out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No. if you weren't related to me, then, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Can a normal old woman goes, if you were my age, you better watch out. I'd be like, baby, time is just a figment of our imagination, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Now I'm thinking about which my.
What's up?
Now I'm like, which one of my aunts? If they weren't, no, I think it has nothing to do.
What are you talking about?
I think they're onto something also with the age.
You just thought about which one of your aunts.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess if they weren't my aunt, then it ended. That's where it ended.
Jesus, no wonder why they couldn't include alcohol at your events.
No.
Jesus Christ. So you're in a room, you're giving a TED talk.
Well, that's what they used to do. Yeah.
Okay.
People, they would just get their best public speaker, also, or the guy who's just like hooked up with the most people, the most misogynistic person in the organization, goes up, gives a speech. That's like the new kind of format, I guess. And I was like, we live so close to the city of brotherly love. We're trying to sell people on brotherly love.
Calling it the city of brotherly love is like calling it the Big Apple.
It's very corny.
That's how you know you're not from the place.
This is one of my, at the time I thought genius ideas. In hindsight, pretty corny, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely corny. Giving a speech on the connection, trying to tie brotherly love into brotherly love of like a frat and the city or whatever the fuck. But I did give multiple speeches to groups of people thinking that they're going to an event in the upstairs of my student center and being like brotherly love. And then we all go into cars and then we would go into Philly for a night and not drink. We would go get cheesesteaks and whatever the fuck. But it was like, we started this tradition where once a month we would dress up and go into Philly.
You went to Philly once a month all college?
Not once a month, once a semester.
Okay.
Not all of college. I probably started the second year.
You went
maybe
twice.
like 5 times.
5 times.
At least, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I Philly was like the city.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, I mean, people thought it was cool. People that wouldn't even join, or they would go to the early semester one because you couldn't join until the spring. So we would bring like we would just bring a lot of people, and people would always they would see me on campus like years later, not even necessarily doing it, and they would be like, oh, that was so fun. And they would talk about that.
Nice.
But who knows if it actually, I mean, at the end of the day, I think people just joined the frat that they thought they would party. A lot of people. But we also didn't want those kinds of people. That was the other thing. It was like, all right, we'll do something different. We'll show people this is kind of what we're about. Because we also weren't trying to get
wordplay.
The assholes. No, I don't think the
wordplay
did anything.
You were into the wordplay.
Yeah, we were the wordplay frat. People were just like, yeah. If you want,
yeah.
If you want a lot of beer, you go here. If you want the best jungle juice, you go here. You want the frat that girls like the most, you go here. You want the athletes, you go here. You want wordplay, Robbie Nunes.
Thank you for providing all the other frats beforehand. More examples of frats, other frats besides yours.
What you could draw them to? The stoner frat.
The stoner frat, yeah.
If you
stretch
really
it out
like
even more, Robbie.
Yeah, what?
Stretch it out even
the
longer.
Coke frat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to name different drugs. If you really liked Coke.
Yeah.
This one frat threw a really good outdoor party. One frat threw a really good Christmas party.
Great. Keep going, Robbie.
We had wordplay when it came to the pref rush.
Oh, my God.
It was what it was, but that's my experience with the city of brotherly love, I guess. I also had my 21st birthday there.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. Where'd you go?
Xfinity Live.
What's that?
So Xfinity Live is like, if you've never been, it's like a mini mall. No, it's like a multi-leveled entertainment plaza.
Okay.
With about 7 or 8 different bars in it. They have It's also in the middle.
It's a food court for bars.
A food court for bars.
Oh, also, God, speak my language, Robbie. Translate it for me.
There's
food court for bars.
Yes, and outside there's the football field. It's like all the sports fields in Philly are all in this complex, and at the center of this complex is this like big bar area called Xfinity Live.
Everyone will go after the skates.
So like that's what they want all for people to go before, after, or even during the games. Okay. You could go. They got big ass TVs, but then also there's a bar with that people stand on the tables and dance, then play pop music. There's a bar that's like a country bar, and they got a mechanical bull. There's like a bar that you go that just has like a giant screen, and you could just watch games. It's like a Dave and Buster's almost, without the games, but it's just like I mean, Dave & Buster's without the games is
Dave &
horrible.
It's a sports
horrible.
bar. It's a sports bar.
Horrible.
It's a sports bar.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
It's Disney World without the rides.
Yeah. And characters.
And characters. What? It's a field?
Yeah.
What are we talking
Yeah.
You can't just say.
Yeah.
You can't just say, oh, yeah, it's this.
And then there was a VIP area for that didn't really make much sense. It was just another physical bar that you could overlook, I guess, things. And it was just called the VIP area.
It's where the Lord Farquhars of the world
Yeah. And now that's where we went. So we went
to the VIP.
Yeah. Well, we got a wristband that you could get into all of the places or whatever the fuck.
Oh, amazing.
That was because we brought. So for my 21st birthday, there's this guy who I forget how I found this guy. But he worked for JP Morgan in Delaware, which is like adjacent to what I used to do. And I hated my job. I thought the thing about the job I used to do and the job that this guy did is you're not even like making any decision. You're kind of just like following orders, and these orders are so far removed from really what what the bank is doing, which I eventually realized came to like hate what the bank was doing, I would say. But even if you love what the bank is doing, you hate this job, if that makes any sense. Because you're so far removed from like what it is, and you're just kind of like following people's random order. Like you're either like doing some onboarding shit or just JP Morgan has so much information and shit that you're just like, all right, we're going to do a cross-reference of all the clients' actual information and all the information in our system. And that's going to take a year. But pretty much, yeah. Advanced clerical work. But you did not need a degree to do.
Advanced? Why?
Not even advanced, I guess.
If it sounds clerical.
Yeah,
if
I
you're
guess
just
you need to know
comparing names to
like a VLOOKUP. Yeah, I guess you would do like run things in like Excel or whatever.
How many days do you think I would need to train to get this job?
To get this job? 5 days. I could
5 days.
My old job?
Yeah.
I could teach you it in 5 days and you would be good at it.
There we go.
I mean, the hard part is
not
using your mind.
In the face.
Yeah. It's like I could do it, but you fuck up because you don't care. You know what I mean? The hardest part is making people care.
Yeah. It's like
that's the hardest. Like it's truly
driving on the highway. It's easy to drive on the highway. You get bored. That's why people get in accidents.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
you need to
off.
Yes, exactly.
You just need to focus for the whole fucking time.
Exactly, for the whole time you're there.
So your job
I would focus maybe an hour and a half a day.
And cruise control.
Yeah.
I don't do cruise control in the car. It feels too dangerous.
I know.
I can't. Yeah. I'm worried that I don't need to lose focus in one way. You know?
Yeah. I don't even know how to activate it. So that's where we're at with me and cruise control. Amazing. I should not know where the cruise control is.
Okay, so you're at this job.
But this guy, so he had the similar job, and his side job was just organizing. He would rent buses, or like work with a bus company, work with Xfinity Live, and just try to fill buses of people to go to this place.
What type of buses we talking?
School bus.
A school bus?
A full-on yellow school bus. Yellow school bus.
And how old were these kids?
It was my 21st birthday. So everybody is, most people I would say are 21.
19 to 22.
Yeah, 19 to 22, exactly.
Yeah. The 18-year-olds won.
You need a good fake, I would say.
A good fake.
There's levels of fakes.
Oh, there are levels of fakes.
Yes, absolutely.
The best fake that you could have is if someone looks like you.
A real ID from someone else.
A real ID from a twin that was born a year before you.
Yeah.
You stayed in the womb
a brother or
longer.
sister or something like that. Yeah.
That's the best fake you can
I lost
have.
my IDs. And I felt bad that I think I was able to maybe give one to my younger brother, who we kind of look alike. But I lose shit, and that's me. I fucked that up for him.
Yeah, but there were levels. Everyone, it would be like when we would try to go out in college, it would be like, well, Kelly, his fake is shit. You know what I mean?
And you knew the bar, you knew the level of fake that you needed for every kind of bar.
I had the Canal Street fake.
Yeah.
Which was garbage.
Was the lowest level.
It was one of the lowest levels.
Also the most expensive.
I know.
It's like $250, and you get a absolutely terrible
fake.
We
We walked into a bag store, a leather bag store.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of 17, 18-year-olds. Hey, how you doing? And they go, your bags? I go, no. We were thinking we'd get something else. We were hoping to see the premium bags. And the guy's like, fake IDs? I go, no. The premium bags. Like, I was trying to be all fucking 007. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, no, we do fake IDs in the back. If you want a fake ID, we do. I go, no, yeah. Fake IDs. Sure. That sounds interesting.
Let's go see the back room.
What about the padlock bags? You know, I was trying to. The eagle soars at night, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "There's a pigeon outside. You want the fake ID?" I go, "Yeah." Gave us a true fucking nightmare. There was like a group of us. He's like, "Can you please 150 each, please."
Yeah.
Gave us a deal.
Have you ever gotten like laughed at
For an ID? Yeah. The guy would be like, "No way," and the guy would be like, "I should take this, but here you go. I know you spent too much money on it."
Yeah. That's nice.
Bouncers would like be nice about it.
I know. I bought a fake. I never used it. I realized my real ID, which I wasn't 21 yet. It was just the right year, because it was say 2014, and I turned 21 in September. So that summer, I was like, oh, they just look at the year. I like that. I got into more places with my actual ID not being 21 than the fake.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just like looked at the year, and then they went on.
Interesting.
And I would like try to have confidence, but it's hard. That fake is very tough to sell.
Oh yeah, I would. And we'd just be blackout drunk with the worst fake IDs. Just be like, "We're getting in, baby." I'd be in the city. It'd be like, "No, you're not."
Yeah. The worst would be like, I remember the guy across the street at like the bodega. One time we talked before, and then I'm like, I really got to butter him up. So you like try to have this whole nice conversation, and they're into it because they're like, oh, this guy's being really nice, whatever the fuck. And then you show the fake, and they're just like, oh, and they feel stupid, and they're even more mad.
Of course they are, because they thought they had a friend.
I know.
When you butter someone up and then they realize, they were just using you.
Yeah.
You
I know. I mean, you learn.
They go, "Honey."
I realize.
They go home. Their husband, their wife's like, "What's the matter? What's the matter, Paul?"
I got played by a 20-year-old kid with a fake ID.
I thought I made a friend today. Oh no, you did. Nah, he just had a bad ID, right?
Yeah.
That's what these people felt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You always had to watch
What?
when the bouncer, their finger was wet and red. You know what that meant?
No.
They were rubbing chalks. They were rubbing out the chalked ID. If you were in line, you saw a bouncer go, 3 girls left the line instantly because they're rubbing out chalked IDs.
What? I don't even know. What is a chalked ID?
When someone takes like a little colored pencil or something, there was always like, for some reason it was girls in my school that did this, but there were girls that would like have colored pencils and they would change your dates.
And it would work?
Yeah, at some places. So they would like white out. Say, what year were you born? 93?
Yeah.
So say they would like literally turn it into like 90.
Yeah.
So that would be the easiest one to do. So they white out the middle of the 3.
Yeah.
And they do 2 red lines down the side to make it look like 90.
Yeah. Interesting.
So that was like a big...
On the plastic?
It was different a little bit then. Yeah, I don't know about
the old New York City IDs, were a little bit more
malleable.
You could touch...
A little more catch
all 4
catch me
corners,
if you can.
All 4 corners could touch.
Oh, really?
Which was unique. Yeah, of the old New York City IDs. They could fold in half.
Who told you this trick?
I've seen them.
Who's doing this magic?
No, I don't. They were like flimsy. Like you could touch all 4. Like you could fold it in half.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
No, because mine was like a piece of plastic.
Oh no,
like
these
you can't
were a
bend
little
it
more
at
flimsy.
all.
So when I was a kid,
mine was like a piece of
chalky
plastic.
was a big idea.
Yeah.
So this guy had a school bus.
So guy had a school bus, and he's like, if you get X, Y, Z amount of people, like you don't even have to, it's free. Like the school bus, if you can get up, say, 45 people to all go to Xfinity, they all pay, say, $15 or $10 wristband, and then the bus is free. Because they just needed people to go to this fucking place.
Sure.
And this guy, I guess, would get paid. But in hindsight, that's got to be one of the most, it's a high-risk job to be organizing.
How old is he?
He was probably like 26.
Yeah, it's a high. I mean, he had other motives.
I mean, we didn't see him the rest of the night.
Really?
Yeah, he was just like meeting all these buses. He was like I'm sure that he probably hooked up with some people along.
He's
the
probably
way.
like, let me invite all these 21-year-olds.
Yeah, but he was working for this thing, and we took a bus of. I bought a keg for the bus. I was like, can I bring a keg on the bus? He's like, yeah, sure.
Great.
Yeah,
I love
Which
that.
is just like so much shit could go wrong.
Totally.
Like people get into an accident. People could be throwing up on the bus. A bus driver, somebody who owned and like he must have rented the bus. Like it wasn't all one cohesive operation.
Yeah.
He must have known a bus rental company. He must have known that if you bring XYZ amount of people to Xfinity lot, like it was a whole situation that this guy was organizing, which I'm like, oh wow, he really. I remember he eventually quit his job, but it's just like, that is a wild side hustle.
I would never.
I know. I mean, yeah.
I would never.
Yeah.
I would never. I'm from a family that when my mom goes, you can't invite people. We didn't have a pool when I was a child for financial reasons, but also my mom goes, you don't have a pool. Someone dies in the pool. That's our ass.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much that could go wrong with a group of 50, multiple groups of 50 college kids getting bussed with kegs on the bus to a place that they're going to go drink. Yeah, wild. But that was, my 21st birthday.
Also, school bus. When I was a kid, the coolest thing you could ever do in a school bus was jump out the back.
Oh.
You ever jump out the back of a school
bus? I bet you most people went out the front.
What do you mean? When they were there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking when I was 12.
Yeah.
To jump out, there was 2 ways in junior high to show that you were a total badass.
Okay.
Smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
Jump out the back of the bus.
When would you jump out the back of the bus? You would open it?
Like open the emergency,
and the alarm would go off.
The alarm would go off. We'd run out the back, jump.
Oh, wow.
We'd flee in all different directions.
And then the bus driver's just like...
freaking out.
Yeah.
You fucking kids, you pieces of shit. Get the fuck back here.
And you would want to be the one to do it?
Nah, I would never have the balls to do it.
Oh, really?
This kid Peter would do it.
I probably wouldn't even run out.
Peter would literally light a cigarette before he fucking pulled the shit. This kid was fucking badass. The kid had glasses, so he had a lot of traction to make up for.
Okay.
Yeah. He was, and the kid's Reeboks. I swear to God, Italian leather would look at his Reeboks and go, "Those are clean." You know?
Oh, wow.
He was Maron. He was fucking cuffed diesel jeans, Reeboks fresh, the diesel tee.
Oh, wow.
Light a cig, pull the back. We'd all fucking run, right? And the real bad kids would do it on like a regular basis.
Like, oh, wow.
Like a Tuesday, Wednesday. That's how you knew you were
Once
bad.
a week they were doing it.
Once a week.
Interesting.
And you get a call.
Such a pain in the ass.
The bus driver said you were jumping out the back. Not me. Are you kidding me? You know?
Would they like keep track of who came out the front?
No, they could never prove. There was no cameras or nothing.
Yeah.
And you know how I know this kid Peter was such a fucking badass?
Okay.
Last day of school, everyone jumps out the back of the bus. It's like a given, even the fucking losers.
Okay.
You see Lisa Franks flying out the back, you know?
Okay. Lisa Frank?
The unicorn brand.
Oh, okay.
People holding Lisa Franks and jumping out the back of the bus, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Even the horse girl was like, I'll take a
ride,
ride, right?
Yeah.
This kid Peter was so fucking bad.
Okay.
He goes, it's the last day of school. Fuck jumping out the back. The kid pops the fucking roof off.
No.
He popped the roof off the top
way.
of a bus and fucking jumps on the roof and starts smoking a cig, dancing on top of the roof.
No way.
Swear to God, bro.
He smoked a cigarette on the top of the roof.
On the top of the roof of the bus.
In a middle school.
In 8th grade. The last day of 8th grade.
I mean, this has got to be one of the coolest things a middle schooler's ever done.
Bro, it was insane. People were screaming. He was just rocking his Fat Farm shirt, smoking a cig, dancing on top of the bus. It was absolutely pandemonium. It was fucking wild. Kids are dancing up next to the bus as he's on top smoking a cig. It was wild. And you're never going to believe what happened next.
Okay.
You're never going to believe what happened next.
Okay.
There was a short girl, 6th grade. She's like, this is wild. Screaming. A car just fucking hits her and she goes flying.
No way.
Swear to God, IS7.
She got hit by a bus. She got hit by a car?
She gets hit by a car.
Okay.
She goes flying. We all
flying.
Stop. I swear to God, this woman would have. She could have made the Olympics with the jump that she just did.
She jumps out of the way?
No, the long jump.
Okay.
With how far she went.
No, is that even the physics of how you get if you get hit by a car? You just go flying?
She went flying.
I would think you would just fall down.
It depends on what part of the body hits you. What do you mean physics? Transfer of energy.
Yeah.
It's better that she went flying because that meant the energy was continuing.
Yeah. Interesting.
She went flying. Everyone stops. Peter, the cigarette drops out his mouth, right? Drops. Even the bus driver goes, we stare. We all stare. The guy gets out of the car.
Okay.
And he goes
this is in front of the school.
No, this is at when they're dropping all the kids off.
Oh, okay.
The guy gets out of the car. He goes, oh shit. And he goes like this. He goes, I know her. And he picks her up and puts her in the car and drives away. And that was my last day in junior high. I have no idea what happened to that girl. My twin will attest to this. We saw a young girl get hit by a car. Literally, a guy goes, I know her, picked her up and threw her in the car and drove her home.
That's wild.
Truly wild.
While Peter is sitting on the roof of the bus, smoking a cigarette.
Peter's on the roof of the bus smoking a cig.
That is quite the scene.
Peter also got his shit rocked by the loser kid.
He did.
He had a lot of making up to do.
Peter earlier in
the year, there was like one kid he would always bully, like a fat kid.
Peter would bully the kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was another kid with glasses.
Okay.
And a thick kid. Right.
Okay.
They would always bully, and then they go after this. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight on the grass after this, right?
Yeah.
We weren't fucking animals. We fought on grass, not concrete, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So we just we went to the old guy's house because the old guy never cared if kids fought on his lawn. So we go to the
on
old
a front lawn, not even like a schoolyard grass.
Nah, we're on the old guy's front lawn.
Okay.
Right?
In the neighborhood.
They put up, and all of a sudden, when Peter put up his hands, I said, "This kid can't fight."
Okay. You knew immediately.
He didn't hold his hands in front of him. He had a goalpost.
Okay.
And Peter gets rocked.
Okay.
Peter gets rocked by this other dude. He literally hits the floor inches away from like a stone hedging.
Okay.
A mother comes out. He could have died. He could have died screaming.
Yeah, that's a mother.
That's a mother.
Yeah.
And Peter got rocked. Peter never got to get up and throw his licks in.
So then he was like, my coolness can't come from bullying anymore. It needs to just come from within.
From being a
badass things I do.
Yeah.
That's a good thing for Peter to realize.
Peter did realize.
It can't come at the expense of others. Self-deprecating. Peter
went on to be Mac Miller.
No. No. Peter's real?
Peter's real.
Okay. I believe you.
Peter's real. I don't know his last name.
Okay. It's hard to remember last names.
But man, he was an ugly kid too.
Really, Peter?
But he made up for it in every other sense of the word.
Yeah, being a badass gets you a long way when you're that young.
He was so cool.
When it's just like you have the balls to do shit that other people don't have.
He was awesome.
Because your whole life is just kind of dictated by authority when you're a kid.
Totally.
It's just like, go here. You
stand up to authority?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's good. He learned a lesson to stop.
He got his shit
to stop punching
rocked,
down,
bro.
Yeah.
He got his shit rocked. He's like, nah. He's like, I shouldn't punch down. I should continue to punch up.
Yeah.
And punching up was the divorcee bus driver.
Which is also
nah. For Peter, that's
sad.
punching up.
Yeah.
For Peter, that's punching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Peter well.
No one did.
Damn, that's a wild story.
Peter rode into the night.
Yeah. But anyways, I took a bus.
I think Peter actually might drive buses now.
I mean, who knows? I could see. Yeah, I mean, smoking a cigarette as a 11-year-old is cooler than getting a keg as a 21-year-old on a bus.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, Peter's got me beat by a long shot.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, this is awesome. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was telling you my experience.
No, it's cool. It was
buses.
cool. It was cool.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Peter would never go to your
I don't remember
party. Peter would be like,
probably
I'm busy, bro. What are we talking about? Peter is Bitcoin.
He is Bitcoin?
Yeah. He's the type of dude that turns into a Bitcoin, bro. You know?
I got you.
Thank you.
He's okay. I mean, he's with the trends.
He
wants a little. He knows how to make big moves in society with trying to do as a little effort as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
I could smoke a cigarette. It could elevate me from this to this. I could get Bitcoin. I could elevate me from this 100%. To this. 100%. That's good. He's figured out his little lane early in life.
It was awesome, Peter. If you're out there, I'm sure you're listening. Only love, bro.
Yeah.
Only love.
Only love to Peter on my end as well. Yeah, no, it was very fun. I remember I rode like a mechanical bull. I woke up the next day. I'd never been more bruised in my life, which was, I mean, hey, I was like, this is my 20. I kind of cheated.
How?
Because you're not supposed to use both hands.
Oh, and you held on with
I held with both hands, so I lasted a little longer. Then I had one hand, and then as soon as I did like what I was supposed to do, like there's like, oh, after 20 seconds you got to do this. As soon as they were like, all right, now get rid of the hand. Went flying.
Good.
Yeah, I mean that's the point.
That's
of it.
The fun part.
Yeah, the point of it is to go flying. Yeah,
Imagine you were so good you just stayed on it all night long.
I mean, you look like a loser.
Yeah, and everyone goes, oh, look at Rob.
He was
He's
great
still
at
on the
it.
bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea Robbie was so good at riding shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he rode that bull for fucking hours.
Yeah. Nah.
Where's he from again? New
No,
Jersey. Sayreville. Are you kidding me? The kid rides a bull like fucking Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I guess I
want to be on the bull.
The point of those bar games isn't necessarily to be good at them.
You think I could kill a mechanical bull?
Which is funny. No.
Beautiful.
Kill a mechanical bull?
It was a joke. Keep it going.
Yeah, no, it was a fun night. I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to go back. There is something I think you would like. So there was this place in Philly that we would go that was called the Condom Kingdom, and it had the decor of like a rainforest cafe, but it had the product of like a sex store that you would see in the West Village.
Oh, I love that.
It was big. It was like a sex store emporium.
It really put the toys in adult toys.
Yeah. It took the toys. That. Yes. Yeah.
You showed me the cup.
It owned the kingdom.
It owned Kingdom.
Yeah.
You felt like you were part of the Sires.
Yeah.
I love that. You showed me the title of it.
Yes.
Literally, the wording is the same exact font they use for Build-A-Bear.
Yes, it's the exact same font.
It's nostalgia.
Build-A-Bear.
It goes, do you love your childhood, but do you also love coming?
Yes.
Come to Condom Kingdom.
Yeah. There would be, like fake trees, a fake waterfall, and then just a bunch of different types of dildos.
It was FAO Schwartz for the adults.
It was 100% FAO Schwartz for the adults.
Instead of a huge tree that you would touch that would say, there was just a giant dick and it would say, I'm getting harder.
Yeah, I bought iHeart porn star socks that I still own.
You love porn star socks. Yeah.
Or maybe I am a porn. It's something about porn stars.
We gotta go.
Yeah. Oh, I think we should definitely go.
Oh, I need to go. I love that.
Yeah.
I need a new toy.
You need a new toy. Yeah, they have plenty of toys. They would have like celebrity dicks.
I don't know. Whoa. You can't say I want new toys and then they say
no. I'm just saying they
dicks.
would have celebrity dicks. They had it all. I had never seen so
fuck me,
much.
Thor.
Yeah. Who knows if you could get a Chris Hemsworth? I don't know if I don't know what you got to do to get mass produced. To get your dick mass produced, like Pete Davidson is.
You have to be
failing.
On that. You have to be failing in your career.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah. What do you have to do? You have to have a
but
career, and now you're losing a career.
You think so?
Yeah. What are we talking about here? Peter Dinklage is doing good. He's not.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Hemsworth dicks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a couple people, Brendan Fraser came out with a dick.
On the way down.
Yeah, this is what it is.
On the way down, you try to get as much. Hey, I respect that.
I respect that too.
It all of my heart and soul.
I hope I'm famous enough to sell a dildo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even use my dick.
I guess if you're a porn star.
Yeah. I would love that. Come with me and you'll see.
Yeah.
A world of pure ejaculation.
But that's what it is. Like it is kind of that theme parky energy meets every type. I've never seen so much lollipops, t-shirts, clothes, apparel, bags.
I hate to be a snob.
What?
I hate to be a snob.
What?
I'm not getting any of those dick lollipops or the vagina lollipop. You know why?
What? Bad lollipop.
I like a quality lollipop.
Yeah. Definitely bad lollipop.
I've never heard
the food can't be the gimmick.
The food can't be the gimmick.
No.
The food needs to be. Food is too important to me
to be a gimmick.
I
agree.
I don't get. I'm gonna waste calories on something that looks like a dick and tastes bad.
Yeah.
I'll just suck a dick.
I think that's what a lot of restaurants need to. Yeah. You might as well.
No. I'm kidding.
Dick's calorie free.
Hey, put it on.
Yeah. Maybe if they had 0-calorie dick lollipops.
Sugar free.
They
got any for diabetes?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking to suck a dick lollipop, but I got the diabetes. I can't have my feet swelling, but I want to stick a dick in my mouth that looks like a lollipop. Can we do this?
I mean,
for
like bachelorette parties, if you got one diabetic attendee.
Excuse me, I love your vagina pound cakes.
Yeah.
Do you got them in gluten free? I got celiacs. I want to eat the pussy, but I can't have the gluten in it. Yeast is fine.
Hey, these people want to have fun too, baby.
You don't gotta tell me?
Yeah.
I say we should I'm coming out with a brand of sexual lollipops that are for people with allergies.
Okay.
No eggs.
No.
Yeah. Eat the ass. It's vegan. What are we talking here? If I'm going to do private part foods, no allergies at all. They're going to taste delicious.
Private part foods.
Made by Chloe's.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? It's going to be fucking delicious. I'm going to make good quality fucking dick lollipops, vegan, sugar-free.
I like this.
You can scan them right onto your WW apps, your Weight Watchers.
Okay.
MyFitnessPal already goes, did you have your lollipop? Do you want to swipe again for yesterday's breakfast? 2 dick lollipops and 1 ass pounds cake?
That's nice.
Hey.
You're making this more accessible.
You kidding me? That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to make
I think
I want to make sex porn food
okay
for the people that struggle with their tummies.
Okay.
Right?
That's nice.
You don't need to swallow a bundt cake
Yes.
and then have to take Pepto.
Okay.
With me,
With you.
you're never going to have to take a lactose pill.
No lactate pills.
No lactate pills with
when
me.
you visit your sex storyporium. So then we'll be doing some dev work. We'll go down. We'll
I'm gonna be bringing my notepad. I'm gonna wear my fake my fake glasses. Shout out Ben Franklin.
Yeah,
I'll be dropping them down. My bifocals be looking. How many of these products are you pushing over here? How many of these penis pumps are you selling over here?
I don't. They definitely are gonna be selling penis pumps. What is a penis pump? I know it from Austin Powers.
That's all I know. Too.
Yeah, that's all I know it from.
I think
is it real?
I mean, it exists.
It has to be fake.
What do you mean it has to be? It exists.
Yeah, but there's no way more people wouldn't have them or be talking about it. There's no way that you would know about it is from Austin Powers.
I think people have it. I don't think it's something you bring up.
People have it.
Penis pumps.
And they just don't bring it up?
Yeah. If you had a thing
so where do you keep it in your bathroom? So that you go.
What do you mean? Do you go to all your friends' houses and check all the cabinets?
No, I'm just trying to think of the legit. So you bring it back.
Yes.
You're back with someone. You have a nice night out and someone's coming back to your place.
Great.
Do you pump in front of them?
It depends how open you two are. If you were with a man and they had a small penis,
okay,
wouldn't you be like, yeah, baby, let's pump it up?
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't care if somebody
I wouldn't care either.
If I went to some place they had a routine.
Yeah,
that
let's pump
made
it,
them
baby.
feel better about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
you
I
play
wouldn't give a
music,
fuck.
you make out, you pump,
Yeah.
you play a song, pump it up.
Yeah,
yeah.
The Black Eyed Peas, pump it louder.
Oh, pump
Turn
it.
up your stereo.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Of course, I bet you people have it. They just don't talk about it.
Interesting.
I think it just brings. I think it's just like a suction thing that makes your dick larger.
Appear bigger.
Yeah, through
for
blood.
a little bit. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go back. I always found the Condom Kingdom a fun place to be. They also have a lot of different flavor condoms, as you would expect. But I do think you're gonna have
flavor
fun.
Condoms are fucking stupid.
You're over that.
I mean, I don't suck dicks, so.
Yeah, I guess. Flavor condoms are fucking stupid. You should like the flavor of my sweaty dick.
I'm so wild. I'm so wild.
You should love
Why
one
would I
flavor
care?
or one flavor.
You know what?
only.
I'm
Sebastian Sweat.
I'm team flavor. You know what? Who am I to judge? I can't say I don't like flavor condoms if you don't suck. If you don't suck dick, you can't make a comment.
Yeah, 100%.
0 penises have been in my mouth.
Yeah.
I can't make a comment on
You
flavor
don't know
condoms.
what it tastes like.
Nah, that's like me going, these tampons are these tampons are disgusting, right?
Yeah.
No,
you can't make that
This
call.
isn't
you
my
can't
fucking
make that
lane.
call. No, yeah.
No, not at all. Excuse me. Sometimes you see me at a low moment. You're excited about that. You know, your boy's excited?
What's up? I'm excited to see you there.
You're excited to see me there.
Yeah.
Jesus
you talk about how
Christ.
much you love sex stores.
Jesus Christ.
This is the you love sex stores, you love Rainforest Cafe. This is the combo of the two.
I will say this. You're expecting me to be fun. You're going to see a new side of me that you're not going to love.
It's going to be
I'm going to be quiet.
like a dad in Home Depot.
No. Oh, I wish.
Like,
Grab the
all right,
card.
no, get the 2 fans. We're gonna
Let's load it in. Hold on. Let me check my list.
Yeah.
Do you need help? I'm good.
yeah. Just staring at the same 2 cabinet handles for a half an hour. Like, no, this is important business.
No, I'm good. No, I think I'm just gonna be quiet and shy.
Okay.
I'm more shy than you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. We'll find out.
We'll
see. You'll probably end up taking a fucking video of me because this kid can't leave me alone.
If you don't want a video, no video.
No, you can take a video.
Okay.
Right.
I think the people are gonna want to see a video.
I'm excited.
What are you excited about?
We got pizza.
Philly's
got the fucking cheesesteak.
Philly does got the cheesesteak.
And you know how I want to be a person that gets it authentic.
I know.
So this is a low. This is very embarrassing.
Okay.
But this is something I did last night.
Okay.
I was up late to the wee hours in the morning last night because I was Googling.
Okay.
how to properly order a cheesesteak like a Philly native.
Like a Philly native.
Because I don't want to show up and sound like a fucking an idiot, an out-of-towner.
I mean, I have some bad news.
What?
You have a pretty strong New York accent.
I'm a what?
So you practice in a Philly accent?
Yeah. How about the Eagles last year? Ah, man, I'm telling you, hey, can I get a Pro of Wit? Nah, what are you talking? What are we
How about
talking?
the Eagles last year? Can't believe we got so close to the playoffs. What do you think we're going to do this year?
You're going to sell me out like that when I'm online?
No,
You're going to sell me out like that?
I'm being the guy. I'm being the guy.
I'm talking to the person next to me.
Oh, you're talking to the
like,
person next to you.
No, you know what you do? Even better than that, you go like this.
I'll play along with you if you want.
I'm playing along. I'm pretending to be Philly when I'm there.
Okay.
This is what you say. You actually, don't get me started on the Eagles. Hey, let me get a cheese wit. Fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Okay.
Hey, I got it. This is why we practice. Hey, don't get me started on the Eagles. Hey, let me get a Pro of Wit.
A Pro of Wit.
Wit.
Onions? No onions?
Wit is onions.
Oh, wit onions. See, I don't even know.
See, this is what I'm talking.
I don't know. So Pro of Wit. Let me get a Pro of Wit.
This is what you do. WIT in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Means onions.
Means onions.
WIT means onions.
Wit means onions. You don't have to say anything else. It's just
Wit.
wit. It's assumed what it's with.
Wit is
Is
onions.
wit meaning wit?
With onions.
With onions. Wow.
But you say wit.
I'll get a Pro of Wit. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like how...
yeah. Fuck Ben Franklin. Hey, let me get a whiz wit. Don't get me started. Norman Rockwell Museum. I love it. Hey, let me get a cheese wit.
Wait. How come your Philly accent is just a little bit higher pitch
Because they're...
and a little bit more annoying?
Hey, yeah, how you doing? Oh, man, don't get me started on Center City. You kidding me? Hey, let me get an American wit.
This is what you were practicing last night.
This is why I'm in my room. I never studied for AP exams.
Okay.
But I'm studying how to order a fucking proper sandwich.
Okay.
Because that's how you get it slightly better.
Okay. Do you think, maybe this is something we do, maybe it's not. Do you think you could have a genuine interaction with someone while we're in Philadelphia, from Philadelphia, or that's lived there for at least 5 years?
And they think I'm from there?
And they think you're from there.
1,000%.
That we could get, they think you're a native, a Philly born and raised.
1,000%.
You do think that could be accomplished?
Yeah, I'm from the West Side.
Okay.
Yeah, West Philly.
I don't know anything to quiz you. I wish I knew more.
No, yeah, don't get me. Yeah.
I know where the show is going to be, Rittenhouse Square, which I've seen. It's like a romance. Like, I know it's like a nice spot because people take couple photos there. I've seen a lot of photo shoots happen at this spot, Rittenhouse Square.
Nice.
And that's where the show is going to be.
Nice. Yeah, I've been there.
You have been there?
Yeah, I've been to this spot.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been there. There's a nice ice cream spot.
Right by where we're going.
Yeah, it's delicious. Gelatos.
So you'll be able to potentially...
I'll be like, hey, follow me. We're going to the gelato spot. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Are you kidding me?
That'll be fun. I think you could. I do think that you could convince somebody that you lived in New York, even with this or in Philadelphia with this New York accent.
You learn something about the city and then you complain about it. That's how you pretend to fit in.
You learn something very specific.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh yeah, the Christmas market by the arch. Jesus, don't get me started. The fucking traffic's brutal. Then.
Yeah.
Done. TKO. You bring up traffic.
That's true.
If I
traffic is probably the best way. Where the traffic is the worst.
I know the traffic in Philly. I get in a cab. I go, tell me where all the traffic spots are. I need to order sandwiches good when I'm in town.
This is a good point.
I go, tell me
where. You
want
to know a city well, you find the places where the traffic is.
And if you want a good sandwich, you need to know the city well. You need to seem like you're from the city.
Oh, yes.
So I'm fucking reverse engineering this. I got to fucking
You're playing chess at all times.
I'm playing chess to get better sandwiches.
This is smart.
I'm finding out where the traffic is so I could sound like I'm from the town, so I could order a sandwich like I sound like I'm from there, so the sandwich is better.
Yeah. Damn.
Fat.
But it's like New York, you couldn't be like, Times Square. People would still be like, whatever. But if you're like, the BQE in the summer, they're going to think you're from New York.
Jesus.
Anybody who says, you know how the BQE is in the summer, that line alone will convince people that you're from New York.
I'm not taking.
You could talk. You could have any accent. You could be whatever. You're just like, you know how the BQE is in the summer.
Yeah, there's no way I'm taking the Midtown Tunnel at 5 o'clock. This dude's from fucking New York.
Yeah, his parents must be from Texas.
Yeah,
He moved here
who
when he was
knows?
7.
Yeah, he grew up. He was raised on fucking Tombstone in his basement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a smart move.
Yeah, bro, what can I say? Only if I put my intelligence in the right direction, maybe the world would be better.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm figuring it out how my sandwich could be slightly better than yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you're
I'll order
serving
for
yourself.
the group. I'll order for the
Also,
group.
you're doing what makes you happy.
I do want to, you know what?
You're not hurting anyone. As the valuable lesson that Peter learned is when it's all inflicted on yourself, you're not doing anything wrong.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
When he opens the thing, goes and smokes a cigarette, that's all his show. Although he did eventually lead to that little girl being hit by a car and then kidnapped.
No.
So maybe.
No.
That's not on Peter. That's not on Peter. That is not on Peter.
That's on Staten Island in our trust system.
Yeah.
We just let the girl get in the car. He carried her to a car and put her in the
insane.
back.
Is she alive? Did she come back for
It was my last day of
high
8th
school?
grade.
Did she come back? Everybody goes to different high schools.
Everyone goes to different
Not
high schools in
necessarily,
Staten
but a lot
Island.
of people
Yeah,
do.
in
Yeah,
Staten
yeah,
Island, a
yeah.
lot of people go to Catholic school or different public schools.
And no one's ever seen her again.
No, someone said, "Oh yeah, they're neighbors."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So they're neighbors.
Okay.
But he hit her with the car and she flew.
Yeah.
Peter's cigarette fell to the ground. Went in the gas tank. The school bus blew up.
Yeah. Well, I do think what you're doing is great. Yeah, we're very excited to go to Philly. If you live in Philly, if you know someone that lives in Philly, if you have lived in Philly and we said just wild shit that was incorrect about the city, please reach out to us. Let us know.
Call us out. Also, let us know where to go.
Or, let us know where to go.
We
I
will
put
be
something
going
up
out one night.
yesterday. Yeah. I mean, I've only had positive times in Philly. I went for like a New Year's Eve once. I remember I woke up in a totally different. I woke up in a stranger's house. New Year's Eve. That's always a fun time.
Nice. That sounds like a good story you could have told.
Yeah.
I
mean, you go out, you get blacked out drunk, and you wake up in a stranger's house.
I'm excited.
That's the story. But I am excited.
The first time I did poppers was in Philly.
I mean, this is great.
There we go.
I don't really hate Philly. I don't think I could live there, but I'm very, very excited to visit. And yeah, please, if you listen to the show and you know someone that lives in Philly and you live in Philly, please tell them to go, bring friends. It's going to be a very fun night out. We need to sell these Philly tickets, baby.
All right. Well, see you fucking goons on fucking Chestnut Street, okay?
Yeah. Yes, and also... we do have more shows coming up this month. August 12th and 13th will be in Rhode Island. We're very, very excited about that. If you live near Rhode Island, same stuff applies. Tell somebody, or you come out. Or if you live in the city, you want to go to Rhode Island for a weekend, it's a popular
Providence
getaway.
is nice. A little Italiano for the fucking soul.
Yeah, it's a nice little getaway. And then we have our show in New York City, August 19th. New York is phenomenal. Please come back to that. You can still catch the one we did in July, which was very funny with Ryan Haney, Shannon O'Neill, Asha Ward, James Dwyer, and Luke Manley. Very, very fun show. You could still catch that up until Friday night. So buy it up, baby. We're
beautiful. We love it.
We appreciate the support.
All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.